container bathrooms. It's not bathrooms, but container toilets to put outside for students to use. Do you remember that situation? They're not hiring any outside showers.
And I put like siakaka every day, skaka every day,
When we need
every day.
True.
So go rest. Some people are sharing the toilet. Yo, disaster. Like some people.
Yes, we can laugh, but it's not funny.
It's not funny, but like.
It's bad.
So like, okay, mina ngifuna kaka man. Ngokaka kuphi? Ngokaka kuphi?
Yo.
Go ama toilet. Woo, I saw it.
Gushubile. And you know what? Those residences that have generators, I appreciate their landlords. Some of their landlords. I don't want to lie. Hi guys, welcome back to 4TV. It's a beautiful Saturday and you're chilling with me, your host Lula Blue. So today I have a very interesting guest. I will be sitting with Alibaba.com. I know you guys can't wait to see the person I'm talking about because you're like, Alibaba. That's quite interesting. Anyway, today I want us to talk about the issue of water and the issue of electricity that is also affecting water and Wi-Fi and access to Wi-Fi and the livelihood of BRAM students. So let's join our hands in welcoming Alibaba. Welcome to 4TV, Alibaba.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm just doing good. I'm good, very good.
I'm glad you're good.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday morning. This will be out tomorrow. Do you know that?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm telling you, it will be out tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Yeah. No water, no electricity. I don't know what's going on.
And the crazy thing is, tomorrow it will still be the same situation.
Is it?
True.
Because I don't know, but I heard rumors that today before the end of today we will have like the electricity and the water will be back. Because in South Africa, things have to take weeks so that
they said weeks.
Resolve.
Yes, they said 2 weeks. They said if the electricity is back within 14 days, then we are lucky.
Oh, then we are lucky, which means they don't reassure us. They are not sure of what they are saying.
They are not. I mean, we're already diving into the conversation. Can you please just tell our audience a little bit about yourself and what you do? And yeah.
Okay, my name is Alibaba. And I only found out that my name is Alibaba, go grade 6. Because I was like, they were like Ali from grade R2. I knew my name, it's just Ali, till grade 6. When I got to grade 6, my English teacher was like, you can just be Ali. Ali, just like that. And then I went to my grandmom and then I was like, Granny, what's my full name? And she was like, Alibaba. I was like, oh, Alibaba. And is it 3 thieves or 13 thieves? Something like that.
And so then she explained to you what it means.
Yeah, it means like a paramount child.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know what Alibaba I know? Crazy. The only Alibaba I know is the app.
Alibaba.com.
That's why I was surprised when you're like, my name is. When I first heard you say my name is Alibaba.com. Do you add the .com because of that app?
I don't add the .com, just Alibaba.
No, but you said to me.
I was just joking. Though.
I know. So, but then.
Like and the Alibaba and the 3 thieves. Is it 3 thieves or 13 thieves?
I don't know. Is it from
I
like
heard
a Bible?
I heard that story from the Neverland Pirates. The Disney cartoons.
I'm still gonna. I have to watch that because I don't know.
But
I can always find them on YouTube.
Yeah, you can always find them on YouTube. It's Alibaba, yeah, and the 13 Thieves. I don't remember it's 3 Thieves or 13 Thieves, something like that.
That's quite interesting. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
So could you please tell us about the situation at your place? So what happened on the day that you actually found out, oh, there's no electricity and there's not going to be electricity for a couple of days?
I don't live at BRAM. So like I went home last week, this week? Last week Tuesday. Then I heard on the news that like Braamfontein has no water and electricity, and the underground what are those? The underground cables have blasted on the news, but like Then I came to Bram, and then I heard that there was a video on TikTok trending that like Bram students don't relate, and then the guys switch on the electricity and then switch off the lights, and then switch off them there, and then switch on them the taps and switch off the taps, and he was like, Bram students don't can't relate.
So you knew, that's when you knew that the situation is actually bad.
Yeah, it's very bad, Sham.
And things are not getting better, they're getting worse. And then there was news, the media statement that was released that was saying that actually it was an attempted cable theft. And my question is, earlier on, like a few weeks before that, there was an attempted cable theft that only affected that street close to the lower part of Bray Street around your house numbers 50 something, right? So for there was like a week or two. Braamfontein.
Oh,
the other street close. Oh, yes, Braamfontein. Sorry, Braamfontein, because it's closer to Smith Street. That's where it was affected. And then 2 weeks, I think about 2 weeks later, then there was this attempted cable theft that ended up in a fire, which is very crazy, because I was thinking to myself, Fuguti, what about the increasing security, or what measures did they put in place to kind of like prevent the situation happening again, or an attempted theft happening again, you know?
But I don't think, I don't think that someone just want to attempt stealing the cables.
They want copper, most. They want to make money from copper.
I think it has to do with people who work with them, the thingy, people who are in the copper industry, because you know, okay, I can tell if either Eskom is the one supplying electricity to Bram.
It's called City Power. I don't know.
City Power. I think someone who works at the City Power is also involved, because we all know you can't just wake up in the morning and be like, today we're gonna steal steal the cables. Just like we know, the moment you try to cut the cables and the electricity is running through the cables, you're gonna put your life in hazard. You're gonna endanger your life. So I believe it's a
there's an insider.
Who knows?
They're working together.
Okay, at this time we're gonna switch off the electricity, cut off the cables, then put the electricity back. Because like you can, as a normal person, you can't just say, okay, let's go and steal the cables.
I get you. Because if you think about it, I was puzzled between, is this like instead, is it a way for the poor to kind of earn money, or is it maybe the rich just trying to get richer?
Honestly speaking, if it's the richer, they are greedy. If you are poor, there are no jobs. And then it's kind of complicated, and like people are trying all means to make a living. As we know, I can't say there are literally no jobs, because like we as South African citizens, we have to create jobs. We have to create jobs for ourselves. And after all, you'll try to create a job, or try to you can't create jobs without capital. Where would you get the capital to start with? Where would you get the capital to start the job that you wanna create, or the employment opportunities that you want? There are no capital. So where would you get the money to?
So it goes back to the government, that the government is not giving us enough money. The government is not funding enough businesses, enough startup businesses for people to be able to make a living.
Yes, even the private sectors. You can't just put everything on the government. Yeah.
I hear you, and it's quite interesting, and I think it's quite interesting. I don't know what you guys think at home about this whole situation that's happening. I don't know if you can relate that if we turn on water, can you relate to getting water? If they turn on electricity, can you relate to getting
some
electricity?
Buildings, because it was so weird. Like electricity and water will can at the same time. I'm not very good, guys.
There was, I don't know, is it okay? This load shedding.
Okay,
and then
they
the
cut
other
off
one.
electricity
Okay.
and water at the same time, only to find out that we also need the electricity to pump water,
Which is very crazy. They also need to kind of like come up with solutions to allow to stop this interdependency between the water supply and the electricity supply. Because at the building that I stay at, unfortunately, there was no electricity and then there was no water, so we didn't have means of bathing. There were no means of actually using the bathroom, because if you use the bathroom and not flush, then it's a problem. And the worst part is I haven't seen any trucks coming in with water
and
to
I
come
don't
and
know,
deliver
like,
water.
How do they expect us as like Bram students to come to school without water, without electricity? I think we should be on a break or something.
Yes, and classes are continuing
And
as
classes
if nothing is happening. One of my lecturers, I actually was so offended because I was like, this person is talking from a point of privilege, because they were like, if there's no water and no electricity, you should email and say there's no water and electricity. With what Wi-Fi? With what data? What do you mean? Uguti, I should email and tell you, Uguti, I can't come to school
and
because there's no electricity and what?
And if you are like, it's all over the news, you know there's no water, you know there is no thingy. So now people have to travel from and again, and people will be like, and our lecturers will be like, you can't come late at you can't come late to lectures or at lectures.
Yes, at 2 lectures.
No, I'm on my prepositions. So my English teachers did me that. So I have to say.
It's okay. As long as you're able to communicate what you want to say, the audience can hear.
Okay, it's fine. So like, some people are like, some students are from like villages, rural areas from
KwaZulu-Natal. I'm from Escort, KwaZulu-Natal. That's like 4 hours away.
And now I'm like from Deep Street. It's like 25 friends away. So I'm privileged. At least Mishala. Duze. We have water, we have electricity. So I might just go back at home and then travel from Deep Street to here. What about a child or open my Makaya just like you?
What am I going to do?
What are you going to do?
And there are no showers on campus. You remember there was a water issue, right, at some point last year. Then they hired those bathrooms, those container bathrooms. It's not bathrooms, but container toilets to put outside for students to use. Do you remember that situation? They're not hiring any outside showers.
And I put like siakaka every day, skaka every day,
and we need to,
every day.
Too.
So go rest. Some people are sharing the toilet. Yo, disaster. Like some people.
Yeah, so we can laugh, but it's not funny.
It's not funny, but like.
It's bad.
So like, mina ifunu kaka man, ngokaka kuphi? Ngokaka kuphi?
Yo.
Go, I'm at toilet. Woo, I saw it.
Gushubile. And you know what? Those residences that have generators, I appreciate their landlords. Some of their landlords, I don't want to lie, I've been going to Apex to shower there and cook there. And they have generators there, and they only switch them like for 2 hours, like to give them breaks, and then pump them again. They're allowing sleepovers like usual. Wow. The sign-ins are like at 7 a.m. Imagine someone who doesn't have a friend at Apex. I thank God for having a friend at Apex. And other sign-ins at other places, like for example, Rennie House has like generators, right? But their sign-ins are at 10 a.m. Imagine, and you have a class at 8. So you're gonna have to go to class without showering.
Yeah.
But manager, we just, I don't know, turn on the AC, Kube cold.
And like, water is basic. It's a basic
need, and we cannot live without it.
You cannot stay dehydrated the whole day. You have to hydrate. So I get to, and like again, next fast, student accommodations are expensive.
Very expensive.
They are expensive, and I don't get it. How are they so expensive, but they don't have generators to pump water? They don't have generators for electricity, and even the maintenance issues. Like you can't pay for 4.5 or 5K a month, whereas you live in a sharing. Whereas an apartment, a three-bedroom apartment is like 5K every month. I don't get it, Khori. Like, I don't get it.
And the worst part is those bursaries and the what is called an NSFAS do not want to give money to other apartment owners who are not accredited accommodation, school accredited accommodation.
Because like,
and it's very expensive because everyone has to top up at this point.
It will be better if like, okay, imali ye accommodation will just go to our accounts directly, and then now we can choose
figure out where you stay.
Because like this thing, money will be paid straight to
the accommodation.
Like it's I don't know why are they doing that. Because we are adults after all, we can manage our own finances.
And one of the mandatory skills that we are taught, or should I say, during orientation week, students are told how to manage their finances. It's all with how we are assessed on other courses, I think it should be then known that, okay, now that we've taught them, then they know, they have the information, they can apply it, because they do the same thing with other assessment. They teach us, we have a seminar, and then the next thing we're supposed to reproduce the same information or apply it. So why can't they trust us with the financial part of things?
Why, Vele? And if like if like they put the accommodation finance directly to our accounts, if when you don't have a place to stay, and like the NSFAS is putting money directly to you, it's gonna be your fault. So we only have like I think so. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong.
What are you wrong about?
We only have what is that? Accommodation issues that we have.
No, you still have accommodation issues. We still would have. Those ones are no nuguti. You know, it's crazy how even the university spares. There is a specific time during the year, towards the beginning of the year, that is kept aside for strikes. They have already made it a norm that, okay, students are going to strike at this point, and it's very problematic because it shouldn't be a norm. They should be solving the problems that are making students strike, so that there are no strikes to begin with.
I think if they resolve the problems in GD, the root first wouldn't be making money. Isilungu sami okusala ngisevets khona ukusibhala
okusalayo uyivets. Anyway, also I've also noticed that some businesses are closed, like your Chicken Licken is closed. They don't have a generator. I don't know why they're not getting one, because they're always closed during the load shedding. And KFC down the street has the opposite, like, which is just opposite to Chicken Licken. Thought about it, and they were like,
I think
is making a lot of money, so let's get a generator.
I think when it comes to that, also like the landlords of them building that the franchise is I don't know if they are renting out. If the landlord doesn't want the franchise to have a generator, I don't think that would do.
That they can do.
Yeah,
they can have it. Why? What are the reasons that you think the landlord would not want?
Remember when you
have a generator?
When you sign a lease, there are terms and conditions. So
you think there might be terms and conditions that restrict the shops to not put generators?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. But anyway, this has been quite an interesting conversation. Do you have anything to add?
But like this we cannot like blame the city power or the people who supply us with electricity and water. We cannot entirely put the blame on them. Or we should also like our accommodations can be like student accommodations or not, or like non-student accommodation. They should take measures to have their own waters, buy JoJo tanks, buy generators and stuff. We cannot like.
Because if you think about it, they're behaving like they're too cool for a JoJo tank, but then they actually need one.
It's a need. Water is a need.
It's a need.
Electricity can say it's a need, but water is a need.
And I'm also crying on my water trucks. I haven't seen a water truck in Bram, and the situation is this bad.
Well, like they have to pay, so they are yeah, they know who they have to pay. They know that they have to pay for the JoJo tanks or like the truck tanks. And they have to pay for, they are greedy. They don't want to spend. They don't.
It's bad. It's bad. If you know a friend, a colleague, a former classmate, or whoever who is in Bram, call them, check up on them, send them money.
Send money.
Send money.
Send us money. How?
Okay, until we meet again next Saturday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye.
Bye.